Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I'm very pleased to take you along for a test drive of our 1953 MGTD. Please look at our showroom video on this car. It's a neat old TD. We bought it from an older couple up in New Hampshire. They've owned the car well over 20 years. It has been nicely maintained all its life. It has a lot of patina, a lot of originality to it, but it's also been modified and changed through the years. It used to be a red car. It's been changed to black. Older paintwork. It has some flaking going on. So it's not a perfect car from a concours point of view, but just a nice old, largely original TD that has been very well maintained. Let me start it up for you. The previous owner did switch and hooked up an electric starting button, so it doesn't use the pull anymore. There's an actual solenoid with a button. Going across, all the instrumentation is working on the car. You'll see the speedometer and odometer are working. The tachometer is a little optimistic. It's working, but it's just sort of bouncing around, so that could be addressed. Oil pressure is great. The car is fully warmed up now. We're running 48 pounds at idle. It is cold here in Pennsylvania. We're today about 40 degrees right now. Amazingly, this car has a heater with a fan motor, and it's actually working. So we're toasty warm in here. We have good water temperature, around 70. Charging system is working. The amp gauge is working correctly. The horn works. The wipers wipe. They're actually vacuum wipers, and they work. So all of the equipment is working on the car. It's a lovely car to drive. It does have older tires, so if you're going to do a lot of driving, I would recommend newer tires. They're just old at this point. He also left the interior of the car's new, relatively new. It's all leather, nice carpeting. Has a new top. He left the old covering on the dashboard, and it has a very cool patina. I happen to really like this, but this is old and original on the dash. So let's go for a drive. The car drives like just a nice old TD. Tracks fairly well. The engine is nice. Clutch is very positive. It's a very happy little car. The engine revs freely, has nice power. The older couple used to take this on a lot of tours, a lot of driving events, and they love this car. They said it always came home, which is nice for an MGTD, very reliable. Transmission downshifts nicely. I do double clutch going downshifting into second. It likes that quite a bit better. I'll show you, it will go down. Goes in very smoothly. This is of course the non-synchro mesh first gear transmission. So you have to be stopped to go into first, or you'll get a complaint. We go. A little too fast on third. So there you have it. If you're looking for a nice, very original TD, not been restored, just been maintained, had the brake system overhauled a couple years ago, you'll see that in the chassis photos. A really fun car just to keep using it just the way it is, and that's the way we're presenting the car. So if you have any questions, please contact us. We'll be happy to take more photos and answer any questions as best we can. Thanks for taking the time and looking at our car.